If Islamic State was behind this outrage, it might seem strange to many. One of the West's arch enemies attacking another. But Islamists have hated Russia for decades. As far back as 2002, Chechen Islamists were behind the Moscow theatre siege that left hundreds dead. Then 2 years later, the Beslan school siege claimed hundreds more Russian lives. Putin is despised by Islamists for Chechnya and Syria, where his air force helped the Assad regime crush Islamic State and kill many Muslims.
ISIS and its affiliates see Russia as a bitter enemy. Russia's Putin intervention in Syria in 2015 really turned the tide against the Syrian opposition, including ISIS, and basically saved President Bashar al-Assad now.
Islamic State has claimed responsibility for this, but even so, Moscow is blaming Ukraine instead.
The style of terrorist attack very much differ from the style of Islamists, so they are not Islamists. I am 99% sure that Ukrainian authorities took part in organizing of this terrorist attack.
But Kyiv and most serious observers are rejecting any Ukrainian involvement in this attack. The Kremlin itself has some awkward questions to answer. Why did it dismiss out of hand Western warnings issued 2 weeks ago? An attack by extremists in Moscow was imminent. And why did it reportedly take an hour and a half for security forces to arrive at the scene of the concert massacre? If the Russian state wasn't behind this attack, did it at least let it happen?
We've been expecting for some time the Kremlin to look for an excuse to step up its efforts to recruit people, to drag them into the armed forces. They've been resisting open mobilization for some time, and it's been anticipated that with Russia's manpower needs, because of the horrendous casualties they've been taking on the front line, sooner or later, they'll be looking for some kind of more widespread mobilization or conscription. So there is a lot of speculation at the moment that this may, in fact, provide the excuse for Russia to actually step up the war rhetoric as if it were possible to make it even more strident at home and provide an excuse for dragging more people into the armed forces.
In any other country, the idea the state could in some way be implicated in this would be absurd. But the Putin regime has shown no qualms about slaughtering innocent civilians. And the fact it is in any way plausible speaks volumes about the state of Russia under his rule. Dominic, Waghorn, Sky News.